Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot. But before I go into any details, I want to let you know that anything you hear in this video is for information and educational purposes only. Nothing in this video should be taken as personalized investment advice, and understand that investing comes with risk. No matter how safe an investment sounds, there are risks involved. To read more about it, please see the description below. What's better than an energy play that destroyed the market in 2022? Seeing it do the same in 2023. And that's exactly what today's high income yielding stock, Dorian LPG Ltd, has been doing. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, in 2022, Dorian LP stock rallied an impressive 108%. It maintained those winning ways so far in 2023, with LPG stock up 41% year to date and 99.6% year over year, or basically doubling. Dorian may still be trading near record levels at $24.50, but Wall Street analysts thinks it has a lot more room to run, with analysts providing a 12-month share price target of between $26.05 and $32.
Now let's get into details. What does Dorian LPG exactly do?
Yeah, Dorian LPG is a liquefied petroleum gas shipping company with 25 modern, very large gas carriers, or LVGCs. They're capable of carrying up to 2 million barrels of oil. One of the three largest operators of VLGC tonnage. The average age of its fleet is 8 years, and that's well below the global fleet average of 10.8 years. It also it's co-manager of the Helios LPG pool, which operates 27 vessels and is jointly owned with Phoenix Tankers. So when you add in the Helios LPG pool, Dorian operates 29 vessels in total. The company has numerous long-term contracts with some of the biggest names in the industry, including BP, Phillips 66, Chevron, Total Energies, Exxon, and Shell.
And how did this company do in the most recent quarter?
Strong industry tailwinds helped Dorian report the best financial year in its history, so you can't really ask for much more than that. For the fourth quarter of fiscal 2023, which just ended March 31st, 2023, revenue increased roughly 68% year over year to 133.6 million. And then some more numbers I'll throw at you. Net income increased 114% to 76 million, or $1.89 per share. Adjusted net income advanced 216% to 78.1 million, or $1.94 per share. And time charter equivalent rates, or TCE, for the fleet was up 57% at $68,135 per day. And now going to the full year, just as impressive. Full year revenue is up 42.1% at 389.7 million. The increase is primarily due to higher TCE rates. The average TCE rates for fiscal 2023 were up 45% year over year at $50,462 per day. Net income for the fiscal year grew 167% to 172.4 million, or $4.29 per share. And adjusted earnings jumped 68% to 271.3 million, or $4.29 per share.
With its strong financial performance, how are dividends looking?
Yeah, Dorian's like throwing off a ton of cash. Strong charter rates and a solid balance sheet have allowed Dorian to return 225 million to shareholders in fiscal 2023. In fiscal 2023, the company paid out 4 irregular dividends. The last one was in May for $1 per share, or $4 on an annual basis, for a current yield of 16.1%. And for those that don't know, an irregular dividend is, for the most part, one that a company pays out based on profits. Companies with irregular or unpredictable income often pay irregular dividends. It's certainly not uncommon in the oil and gas industry, with profits based on where we're at in the economic cycle, supply and demand metrics, things like that. But on the plus side, Dorian has actually paid a dividend for the last 7 consecutive quarters, and thanks to strong demand for marine shipping vessels and growing TCE rates, the case for additional irregular dividends is pretty strong. At least investors seem to think so. If there's even a hint that a dividend could be cut, investors tend to react pretty quickly and send share prices significantly lower, but we're not seeing that at all with Dorian stock. As noted previously, it's up 41% since the start of 2023 and 99.6% year over year. That's beating the pants off the S&P 500, which is up 15% and 20% respectively.
To ask this, what does the future hold for Dorian LPG?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, can the good times continue? And it looks like there's every reason to think that it should, at least from a fundamental perspective. The outlook remains robust with supertanker rates soaring in conjunction with rising oil shipments from the Middle East. The daily rates for chartering supertankers to carry oil from the Middle East to Asia are at their highest levels in months, with the number of cargoes booked for the Middle East Asia routes well exceeding expectations. On top of that, refineries in Asia have pretty much completed their spring maintenance and are increasing run rates to meet fuel demand for the summer driving season. As a result, the shipping marine market has gone from strength to strength. When it comes to energy, most people think of oil and gas and coal, but the fact is liquefied petroleum gas is one of the most widely used energy sources with more than 1,000 different applications.
All right, John, thank you so much for talking about Dorian LPG, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol LPG. We've been following Dorian LPG at Income Investors for a while now, and it gets better and better. The market won't always be this strong. That's because the energy sector is cyclical, but right now, everything is going right for Dorian. It continues to be a great midstream energy stock with excellent long-term potential. It has a large and growing modern fleet and reported record fourth quarter and fiscal 2023 results, which allowed the company's board to authorize 4 irregular dividends. The outlook for energy sector and demand for supertanker remains strong, and this bodes exceptionally well for Dorian LPG Ltd stock and its high yield dividend. That's it for today. We'll be back with another video soon. If you want to read more about John's ideas, you could just head to incomeinvestors.com. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.